Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're diving into the world of the Minoans, a super advanced civilization from the Bronze Age. They lived on the island of Crete, and their palaces and art were amazing, but then they just disappeared. It's like a puzzle that historians have been trying to solve for ages, so let's travel back in time and see if we can figure out what happened to the Minoans. Imagine a civilization at its peak, flourishing with remarkable art and grand structures. Then around 1600 BCE, a catastrophic volcanic eruption occurred on the island of Thera, now known as Santorini. This eruption was one of the largest in recorded history. It triggered colossal tsunamis that devastated the northern coast of Crete, obliterating Minoan ports and settlements. The eruption spewed vast amounts of ash into the atmosphere, darkening the skies and causing widespread crop failures. The resilient Minoans began to rebuild, but the disaster marked the beginning of their decline. Crete sits on a seismically active zone, where the African and Eurasian tectonic plates converge. This tectonic activity meant that earthquakes were a frequent occurrence for the Minoans. Imagine, you're a Minoan builder. You've just completed a magnificent palace, and then an earthquake strikes, reducing your creation to ruins. Each tremor was a terrifying reminder of nature's might. These earthquakes, coupled with volcanic eruptions, severely challenged the Minoans' ability to rebuild and thrive. As the Minoans struggled to rebuild, a new group emerged, the Mycenaeans. The Mycenaeans were formidable warriors, equipped with bronze weapons and driven by a desire for expansion. They had been growing in power and recognized the vulnerability of the weakened Minoan civilization. Around 1450 BCE, the Mycenaeans launched a significant invasion of Crete. They established control over the island, but also adopted many aspects of Minoan culture evident in their art and architecture. This invasion marked the decline of Minoan dominance and the rise of Mycenaean influence in the region. The Minoans were exceptional sailors and traders. Their ships navigated the Mediterranean, trading valuable goods like pottery, fabrics, and jewels. This extensive trade network brought them wealth and connections. But the eruption of Thera, it disrupted their trade routes and caused significant shipwrecks. Additionally, emerging civilizations began to challenge their dominance. This competition weakened the Minoan economy, making recovery increasingly difficult. So, we've got natural disasters, potential invasions, and economic decline. This was a recipe for disaster for the Minoans. Imagine their society, once peaceful and prosperous, now struggling to survive. Internal strife likely erupted, with citizens blaming their leaders for the hardships. The palaces, once symbols of power, might have been fortified as factions vied for dominance. This internal conflict, combined with external pressures, left the Minoan civilization vulnerable and ultimately led to its downfall. By 1100 BCE, the Minoans had vanished. Their once thriving cities were deserted, their history shrouded in mystery. Yet they left behind remarkable artifacts, grand palaces, intricate frescoes, and advanced technologies. The Minoans remind us that even the most advanced civilizations can collapse. Their story is one of innovation and resilience, but also a testament to the forces of nature. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the Minoan civilization.